welcome to my live, and welcome, hello Philippines and hello world. So, welcome to my live, and our topic for today is about some reason why there are single Filipina at older age. Because here in the Philippines, there are some reason why they are still single. Okay. Hi, Mr. G. Thank you, Mr. G. How are you, Mr. G? I, MF, the spy. How are you, MF? And how's your spying? Is it okay? Okay, and hi, Mike. Hello, Mike. Good evening, Mike. And I just want to tell to you in advance that I cannot stay longer because I'm going to my hometown. I'm going to the island for to ask the signature of my mom because I discover that they don't have birth certificate, and at the same time the name of my mom in her baptism certificate is different than the name that she used during her marriage when she was 23 years old. So it's different name. And I will do a correction for that. And I need to do an authorization letter for to prove that my mom authorized me to get a no record copy of their birth certificate in the Philippine Statistic Authority, and I need authorization on that despite they are my parents, and then identification copy of the ID of my mom, my ID. So yeah, and at the same time also I change the name of my father because the spelling it's just only a hyphen different because my buok there is a hyphen on the center, but the family name, the buok of my father, has no hyphen on the center, and I need to do a correction on that. That's what my someone, a friend of mine who is in LCR, when I was filing the correction on my marriage certificate on my second marriage, she just working it, she just erasure, and then she said, I'm gonna this out. Okay, so that we can file it today. So it's her who erase and then put hyphen and then type it with a typewriter. So it's okay. And I will go to the island today. We will leave home. We gonna leave. Okay, we gonna leave home at around 9:30. That's why I did earlier. I changed my time of my live because I want to do a live in my island, but the internet connection there is not stable like here in the city. And yesterday I did a Yorkshire pudding. Okay, Yorkshire pudding. I did a Yorkshire pudding yesterday here. I cooked Yorkshire pudding because my husband told me try to bake your Yorkshire pudding. So I did it, and he's happy because I did it well, even on the first time. So yeah. Hi, Sislyn. Hi, Peyton Samuel. And Mike, I'm gonna show you my UOTD for today. Okay, my blouse is 300. Okay, I'm gonna show you my OOTD for today. So my OOTD for today is this. Okay, it's ukay. 75 pesos. Ukay. See? The back is. So this is my OOTD for today. 300 pesos and 75. So it's 375. Okay. We're gonna wait a little bit of viewers before I'm gonna start. And if you have questions, on me, you can write your comment section down below. So, yeah. How are you, Sislin? Are you planning to go to Siargao? Okay. Yeah, it's just only a plan. Yes, sometime in August. Okay. Yeah, you must be careful because August is, what you call that? It's a rainy season, and more on sometimes um, month of August, sometimes the weather is not good, right? Baby, you're the one. Me, I think the good time for to go Siargao is May, summer, April and May. That's a nice one, I think, because during summer there is no typhoon. But August to December is north monsoon, and more on the weather is not good. And then January to March, I think January to March, the weather more on is north monsoon.
Ayun, ito lang. Ayun, sunod na natin. Nakita nila mo yun. Hindi gusto magsagahan ko tayo. Hindi na ako yung nutrition. Ay, backlist ka.
Mag-backlist ito, Nip.
Mo siya ka.
Din zaman. Naka ako magay si Jamboy nga okad kaayo guan.
Okay siya balik ito tala. So naman yun, ako na styling yung styling mo, nabuli makapag.
Kaya.
Tayo.
Kasi lang mangulik, dili.
Ako may klase.
Bupag sila klase. Ilang klase, murag July pa man.
Dila di.
Mahaba di lang dito.
Mga bagong usa ako.
Haba pa yun ilang.
Ang notification.
Okay, we gonna wait 5 minutes more before I'm gonna start.
Ayun nga.
Motepa ta sa Enzo, ha?
And from me,
Oh, mutilap tagibag.
dili.
Red? Oh, dire ba? Oh, na may Enzo diha, ha? Mag-iksat raman ta. Sayak raman ta, iksat. Aw ka, aninas day?
Ito ba yun?
Waki.
Oka.
Yeah. Jambi.
Very.
Diba? Siya focus sa kabalo.
Di ba, nag-problem ka unsa imong
Baklis
isa?
ang puntayin.
Ha?
Kung baklis ko.
Magbaklis ka, gabi, gabaklis ka niya. Karon magbaklis na po ka.
Pumatay ang baklis ng Mr. K.
Sunod, atubangan na po'y baklisi.
Siwala ko ito kung atar pa daw ito.
Wala, kilab-kilab.
Ako shit. Ubyan mo din. Kanan kay. Ubyan na ligro.
Magpanan ka sa social media, ano.
Oo.
Huwag may nagsumbay ako sa English. Wala ka
Alam, ko ang kaana, sana,
Mabaas.
dili good, popular ka ana sa social media, kay kilab-kilab imong aninas.
Hindi tayo gising na.
Sa ka-celebrity nga siglit balik ang iyang bakla.
Pero na lifestyle.
Gusto ko.
Kung i-rate na kang baklis yung na lifestyle. Hindi ko na kang samad kang puro chog itong.
Sam? Magtsub-tsub na rin, Sam?
Oh, tagalong siya ito.
O sige pa, deglip si Kuan? Sam?
Dali ko na siyang gusto. Kaya tambok ng gusto.
Parehagod ni Andrea?
Dughanon ba o dughanon?
Parang Andrea pa.
Dali ko na kung sila.
Tanawa ka, Andrea, uwag yun niya magno. Mauragapon, stay there. Imuhayot basta magsige na kagkuan, mo regular na na yun.
Unda ka tuhot.
Regular na siya. Siguro sa regular pa dali. Ma-promote.
Kana irregular pa na, pero magsigira kagkuan niya. Ed ka mo muni, ma-regular na na siya.
Hindi mo gusto ko i-backlist din.
Naka-blooming na tayo.
Katalaging butterfly yun, gamay lang, mubo lang. Ang butterfly ba? Yan tagay kong palit ato niya. Grabe ragman gud siya ka-expose. Exposure ra kaayo, sexy ra kaayo. Grabe ka sexy sa vlogs.
Alam mo sa diri ka na ba? Mugdo diri daan ba?
Parang andring pa, andring.
Raghanan sa bata pag mga ko nitubo ng 40 na. Tugan ko din na comfort.
So, let's get started. Okay. I'm gonna tell you some reason why there are single Filipina at older age here in the Philippines. It's because there are some Filipina are very choosy when they were younger. Okay. They are so very choosy to pick a guy until they cannot ride on the train. So, and I'm not so sure if they regret why they're just choosy to pick a guy when they were younger. Okay? Because I had a teacher before when I was in public school. But me, I was graduate in a private school because I moved in a private school when I was in secondary. So when I was studying in the public school, we had a subject teacher who is old lady, single lady at age 47 at the time, or 48, 49 something. So we were curious why she is single at age. We asked also if she never tried to have a boyfriend, or why she didn't get married. So she told us. And the one thing that she told us, she said to us that, I had some suitors before. And before it was like the man go to your house for if getting to know each other, like Filipino ask permission to the parents if they can akyat ligaw. We call that ligaw in Tagalog, okay? Ligaw. So, if they can visit the daughter, so the guy come to the house, and then the single lady gonna face the guy, the man, and then they are talking until there is a limit time before. But what she said to us is she was choosy to pick a guy. Every guy every guy who came to their house for to getting to know her, the one thing that she gonna have a look is the feet, the nail feet, if it's clean, okay. The nail feet if it's clean, okay. So we were laughing, really, she said, yeah, because I don't like if the guy has a dirty nails on the feet. So until she was very choosy, and then until the time came that she has no more interest to a guy because she is focusing on her job as a teacher, and she is also busy uh, teaching to students. So that's why she has no more interest of the guy. Until now, she is single. Really, she is single until now. And there is also some attitude of the Filipino woman. That's why they just stay single at older age. Their attitude and behavior is not good. Like for example, if the guy came close to them and then they gonna shout as yeah what or something, so the guy must keep distance to that kind of woman, because they already know, the Filipino guy already know that, oh, I don't want this girl anymore because her attitude is not good. She is single now, but she show her true color. She show her attitude, her true attitude. So that's why Filipino men keep distance. So that's why they let single at older age. Okay. My father had a cousin too. They are sister, but they are single at older age. Until now, they are single. Even they are 60 or 63, they are still single. The one is a teacher. So that's some reason. And I'm gonna tell to you, some of the Filipino guy has a standard also choosing a Filipina woman. Okay, the other reason why there are some Filipino women who stay single at older age, because there are no Filipino guy interested on them, because their face is not beautiful, because they are not beautiful, they are not their type. Filipino people are like that, but no, Filipino guy, do you think that they just like pick pick this woman? But no, they need they have standard also what kind of woman they gonna pick, especially the face. They are basing on the face of the woman, because there are some Filipino guys said to me that better to be with a beautiful woman than to be with ugly, because they said that the attitude of the Filipino woman can be changed, but if you are with the ugly or not beautiful Filipina, the face cannot be changed. That's what other Filipino guy said. Okay, I'm not an expert of this. I'm gonna tell this to you based on what I heard, and based of what I experienced, what I talk, what I heard to a Filipino man. Okay, what they gonna say is, oh, I'm gonna choose beautiful woman because if even if she has a bad attitude, I can change her attitude. But the face, you cannot even change. The face will not be changed. Okay, and there are also some. I heard this because I heard it with friends group of a Filipino man, and you know that they had a friend, one friend that the boyfriend, the girlfriend of one of their friend is not beautiful. But what they gonna say is they made joke, especially if there is a not beautiful woman pass, and you know that you know that one of the member of the group we gonna say, oh, if you want to be with that kind of woman, just cover the face. Just cover the face. So that's what the group say. Okay, so even if you even the Filipino guy has a standard of what kind of a woman they want to be, or what kind of woman they choose. And I know one woman. Okay, this woman is from our island, and she is not exactly like 100% beautiful. She is chubby.
No other.
She has a brown skin, and she has a big nose and a little big eyes. So and she has no boyfriend in our sorry, she has no boyfriend. Okay, she has no boyfriend because no man can enter on her. And suddenly her sister married a foreigner. Okay, her sister married a foreigner, and then her sister married with a foreigner, and then suddenly they have a niece, and then the cousin of the husband of her sister her sister introduced the cousin of her husband to her niece, but suddenly the niece had a Filipino boyfriend. So what they did is her sister give that foreigner to her. So they get married, but the foreigner really likes the niece because the niece is beautiful, have white skin and very pretty. But they got married with a sister, okay? And after that, when they moved to the country of her husband, you know that she is suffering a little bit because her husband takes a long time to move on, to move on, to think about her niece. Even in their car, there is a picture of her niece there. Her husband keep that, so it's hard for her until her husband move on. So they are living together. They have a three child. They have a three child, and suddenly, despite they have, many years ago, they have three children, which is teenager already, and the Filipina woman discover that her husband is a gay, and the boyfriend of her husband is one of her nephews. So it's a very strange, and now they are separated. So it's like that. And when some people of our hometown know that she got married with a foreigner, you know what the people say in my hometown? Oh, for foreigner she is beautiful, but for a Filipino, no. That's what they said. And when she got married to a foreigner, she was, I think, 35, 37 or something around that. Okay. Yeah. And there are some reason also why this is single. It's because in the eyes of there are some women that in the eyes of the foreigner they are beautiful, but in the eyes of Filipino guy they are not beautiful. Okay, so they are not beautiful. That's why there are some Filipina, they said that if they are with a foreigner, if they are with a foreigner, and you know that if the Filipina is not beautiful, if the Filipina is not beautiful, you know what the people gonna say? Oh, fortunately she got married with a foreigner, and fortunately the foreigner picked her, because if the foreigner doesn't pick her, she cannot get married, because no Filipino guy can interest on her. Yeah, so Filipino guy is also choosing to pick a woman, okay? To pick a woman. But for you foreigner, like if your Filipina is not like 100% looking good, for you it's for you in your eyes they are beautiful, but for Filipino people they are not really. Filipino guy are very choosy, especially nowadays. No, they don't pick. They don't pick. Not. I mean, there is a standard. Okay, there is a standard of level of the beauty of the woman that they want. Mr. Daxanaviter, I have seen some beautiful Pinay woman who said the local man won't take her because of her complexion, but to me she was a 10. Yeah, that's why Mr. Dacos, it's not the standard of a Filipino guy, but for you, she is 10, but in Filipino guy, no, she's not 10. Okay. Len, I choose single as of this moment, not because I'm picky, totally not. I just wanted to make sure the guy is really good person. I'm looking for genuine, secured, and responsible. Yeah, there are there are also some Filipina. They just stay single. They just stay single. It's because like they are healing. They are healing because they are experienced from the hurt. They experience from bad relationship before, but they are healing. But the new generation now is not like that. Like they just gonna say, why should I heal? I'm not sick. And unfortunately, he is not the only one man in the whole world. There are so much men in the whole world. Like for example, there are some Filipinas say that, oh, if you are treated bad, and if you have a bad partner, why should you stay? Next, right? If they're gonna say, if your partner is don't respect you, oh, next. Why? You are not the only man in the world. There are so much men. And they say if you lost someone, there will be a good someone who come into your life. Because it's opposite. It's good and bad. On and off. Like, so, yeah. And then, if ever you heal, if ever you want to heal, or if ever you want to, how you call that, you just let a few time before you start to be in a relationship again. But suddenly you don't realize that you enjoy yourself and you forget, or you lost an interest to a man. So that's why you are just like, how you call that, feel bored, or oh, I enjoy myself alone, so I don't need a man in my life. That's why. So if you are healing, don't take a longer time to heal. Okay, especially you are not sick to heal. Why should I? And especially, it's not your loss, it's their loss. Okay, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, or don't just say, oh, I'm just how you call that, I want to I want to wait a longer time because maybe he or she gonna call me, she wants to come back on me. No, if you have if you break up already, just go and have fun and next, right? It's very easy. Okay. The YouTube female Ruguti looks very beautiful. I love her skin complexion. Yeah, but here in the Philippines, if you are brown, they gonna call you. They have something to tell to you. They have something not. They have something to tell you if you have brown skin. Like some people, some Filipino people humiliate in you, or you just like, oh, you are a color like a chocolate hills, or your skin is just like a charcoal or something. So there are judgmental Filipino people.
Yan po, next na.
Yeah.
Wala nga niya ako sa puti. Ako ito na yung masyon ko.
Because me, after I experienced a bad relationship, I was reading a very positive, like positive thoughts, like you just love yourself first, move on, blah blah blah. So I always watch, or I read positive thoughts. Um, that's why I move on very easily. Just move on very easily, because I often told to myself, um, why should I suffering? Why should I healing? That I don't deserve this. I deserve to be happy, and I choose to be happy. So that's why I stand and build myself into a new one and move on. Because I told to myself that I'm not ugly. Okay, I'm not ugly, and there are so much men all over the world. Okay, not only one. There are lots of men. Okay, and especially before, honestly, before I was lost of my self-esteem, my self-confidence, because my past relationship was often told to me that, oh, Sharon, if I leave you, there are no guy want to be with you because you are tiny, you are skinny, and I think my previous relationship say that because for to lose my self confidence, for to lose my self esteem, so that if ever or no matter what happened, I go back to him, because it's penetrate on my brain that no man gonna like me, or there is no man like me because I am tiny, or I am tiny. So I penetrate that on my brain. But suddenly I woke up because it go back. Suddenly I realized, because I told it one of my subscribers that there is a guy told me that there is no other man, or there are no men likes me, or there are no man wants me because I am tiny. But what he said, Sharon, no, you are not tiny, your body is okay, you're good. So that's why. And I'm always thinking, fortunately I'm smart, okay, but I'm thinking that, yeah, why should I lost my self-esteem? Yeah, I'm gonna love myself first. And suddenly I just look at myself in the mirror, that there is nothing wrong on me. So suddenly I was thinking that, oh, maybe he told that to me so that, no matter what happened, even if he is cheating on me, but I accept it because he is just the only guy who had interest on me, and nobody man gonna interest on me. So I it penetrate that on my brain. That's why he say that to me, to lost my self-esteem. But no, I am strong person, so why should I? So after that, oh no. And I I often I meet my subscribers. Definitely I interview some of my subscriber, and then I ask to them about what you can say about me, that am I so tiny or something. And then they said, no, you're fine, your body is okay. I said, oh, okay. So it comes back on my self-esteem, and suddenly it came out on my brain of what my past relationship told it to me. So yeah. And I've moved on, I'm happy. Hello, love. How are you, love? Oh, you're there. You are not yet sleeping? My God, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, huh? You are not sleeping yet. Okay. Yeah, my husband is there. Okay, sorry. He's there. And I didn't regret that I escaped my past relationship, because like what I said, if there is something lost from you, there will be good coming from you, coming to you. And me, I'm so happy because I have my husband. My husband is so very very kind. My goodness, he treat me like a queen. And I'm gonna tell to you, my husband never control me. He just let me do what I'm doing. And I am so very lucky. And if I feel bored, she just gonna talk to me that go to SM, go to eat in the restaurant. And my husband never treat me like a slave. Okay, never treat me like a slave. What he said to me, you are not my housemaid, you are not my slaves, you are my wife. And to be honest, I'm gonna tell to you, when my husband is here, if I do a laundry using the washing machine, it's him who fold the laundry. It's him who keep the laundry, who take the laundry clothes and then fold it. And he cleans the bathroom, he cleans the kitchen, in the kitchen. And sometimes I'm gonna say to him, I told him, stop doing that, it's me who gonna do that. But what he said, no, you are not my slaves, you are not my housemaid, you are my wife. So I am so very very lucky. Not bad, men are the abilities. Yeah, but some men are liabilities, but there are uh, it's how you call that, but there are some Filipino men also, it's over the limit, like they just making fun of the not looking good Filipina, which is not good. Okay, all of us, for me, no beautiful, no ugly, no beautiful face, no ugly face, because when we will die, all of us will have the same skull. Okay, we have the same face when we both be die. But no, I'm gonna tell this to you. There are also some Filipina who is not Filipina who is not looking good, but they just gonna say bad things to other Filipina, which is not good, right? They judge to other Filipina, which is not good. Like what they said in Tagalog. I don't know how to translate that in English, but this is what I read in Google that pag inggit, pikit. Pag hindi kagandahan, wag manglait. Because there are some Filipina who is not pretty, they just gonna say not good to the other Filipina woman, which is not good. For me, the more beautiful, but here in the Philippines, that they gonna say that if you choose a woman, you have a reward. You can you are lucky if you have a beautiful face and beautiful heart, Filipina. But they gonna balance, okay? They gonna balance, but there are some Filipina who is not beautiful and their attitude also is very bad, which is not good. Okay. So for me, the beautiful it's not on the outside or outer beauty. For me, the beautiful is in your heart. But it's good if you have a beautiful outer beauty and you have beautiful heart. But if you have no beauty outer and you have a ugly inside you, which is horrible, my goodness. Everyone needs man and woman. Just one is enough. I am worried if I go to the wrong person. If someone is out there, type me. PM is the key. Yeah, that's but we are, how you call that? Both of us has partner. But Cecilian, the bad experience, or if we have a bad experience of our past relationship, it can make us more wiser, and it can makes us more stronger, and it can makes our eyes open wide. Okay, if someone told you like those, Sharon, it's not nice, it's showing being manipulative. Yes, very manipulative and narcissist. Yeah, I've never forget that, and I know that he told it also to uh, his partner. I know. Yeah. Filipino vlogger, good morning, Miss Sharon, heading to the airport. Sorry, I could not able to reach you out last night. It's okay, Dai. Okay. It's okay, girl. Okay. No, it's not a choice. Attitude. Physical is not a choice. Attitude is up to you. You prioritize your expectation, then accept the consequences. Yes! Accept the consequences because, nobody force you to be with a bad behavior Filipina or a bad face Filipina. It's your choice, okay? It's your choice, but it's your choice and it's your decision to be with that kind of person, right? As a probinsyana, mahadlok, magawas, magabi, isushpited. Okay, I understand, girl, but me, I'm not afraid to go out during the evening because I grew up in the cities. Actually, I stay in the city since I am 12 years old until now. Until now, and more on when I was younger, we more on like going a nightlife. Sometimes we gonna go home at 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes if I spend time to my other friends, I go home alone at I go home alone at around 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? And just walking in the streets. But I'm not scared because there are lots of people. People here awake 24/7. And I forgot what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm just more on, and I just more on go a nightlife before when I was younger. Even now, I go a nightlife, but we don't stay longer like before, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes if we go to the spa, we gonna we have a limit time like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. When I was younger, I was drunker. Really. When I was starting 19, 18 until when I was 24, I think 24. But when I have Laura, I stop drink or stop drunk, okay. Did you go last night with your angels? Yes, we go, and I'm gonna give shout out to Kay and Ruby. Hi Kay, I met them last night accidentally. I didn't expect that I met them there. Okay. Yeah, we went there, girl. We just go, we like to go if there is like, for example, if there is a like food festival, we like to go that, especially if it's our trip to go. We go, I'm gonna message him, oh, we go in this place, and then I said okay. And there is a place a food camp place that we never achieve. We never achieve, but we will achieve on that place. Yeah, we went there, girl. We eat lechon, we eat barbecue, we eat salty egg with tomato and onions. We call that here itlog maalat, okay? I think Sislin know that. And we eat barbecue. Okay, girl, have a safe flight and God bless. We will meet, okay? We will meet, of course, girl, because we are not blind. Okay, okay, of course, we will meet, okay? Okay, my husband is going to sleep now. Excuse for a while. Yeah, of course, girl, we will see. Okay. I mean, we will meet each other. Because I talked to my husband that maybe we will go to Bacolod this year for their Mascara Festival. So that my husband can explore Bacolod and so that he can see what it looks like, what city, what kind of city is it, and um, experience also to see the Mascara Festival. I was there last year, and thank you to Charles Coleman, because it's him who sponsored my trip, accommodation, and my airplane ticket, and also a car. He gave me a car. He was my tour guide there, and I meet her two girls. Okay, I meet the daughter of Charles. Baby, you're the one. You just turn me on. We can think about again. This is why I was me. I just want to say it again, again. Baby, you're the one. You just turn me on. But you know, I am so lucky. I don't know. I don't know. I am so very lucky, but I don't know why I look young at my 43, because some Filipino people doesn't believe that I am 43 years old, and there are some Filipino people doesn't surprise. I mean, they don't believe. I'm sorry. Some Filipino people don't believe that Laura is my daughter. Asnik na iyot.
Nicolit.
How? Muad to dem mo Santa Rosa yun.
Jagro, sa Lunes.
Ulo na sila. Di na lang kamusa kay ni GP. Dos man ta mo pauli.
O, dos kaya na itong lechong beta.
Ha?
Lechong Santa Rosa.
Kung saan ito sakay Santa Rosa?
Diba? JB gamay.
Musakay mo sa GB nga gamay.
Oo.
Nya, ato na lang ta. Ega.
Alto lang.
Sige, pwede ra. Nya, mamutong ta. Chati si Sam.
Oo, mamoto.
Mamutong niya. Na si Nicole ba na ay seafoods dito ba sa ilaha ba?
Oo, ganito na may dinasan ko no. Friday. Sa Friday rin eh.
Sa tour di ron, oy, ungaw.
Sabado, bulo.
Nga, ubiyuta ay. Sulok.
Sabado man rin. Sabado man rin.
Ya, unsa man na ang tu? Ang tu kay
Lunes.
Lunes. Pag-order call! Nicolette. Pag-order ba, seafoods. Shells ba? Kato mga bungkawil. Kay Emal. Tagpila ang kilo. Tag binuok. Tag-alip man. Tag-alip ang aso. Ha? Hi, Link. How are you, Link, that's a lot of questions. It's 80 questions. I cannot answer all of that because I need to leave home at around 9 or 9:30 because I need to go to my hometown to ask the signature of my mom for filing the correction. Hi, Javier. How are you, dear Javier? Ilap ko na yat.
10 of 10, ulit 12.
Ang aso. Ala, diday kilo. Lo sa kaubin, kinilo lagi kol. Tag 80 ang kilo kol. Wala. May pagsaang na lang di ay cool.
May pagsaang na lang.
May pagsaang na lang kay dagko pang saang ya tag 15 ra usa. Oh, mo gali. I see you are feeling better. Yeah, Javier, I feel better now. Yeah, I feel better. I take a medicine for flu and for my cough, I didn't buy a medicine in the pharmacy. I just did a ginger lemon drink for my cough. So it's good because since before, if I have cough, what I did is just only doing a ginger lemon drink, and that's the water that I drink every time. I mean, every day. If I want to drink water, I don't drink water. I drink the ginger lemon that I do. And now I feel better. I have no more flu. And I also have a flu vaccination. I am done. I am done with flu vaccination. I am done with a Hep B vaccination. So that's it. Thank you, Javier. Javier, Sharon is no longer available to any of us. So all the falling in love cannot be anymore. Kuya Javier, sana all po. Now, Link Javier is a very good friend of mine. And he has fiancé. Bitaw ko no, ang dayab no? Mamutong tayot ha, mga tuta sa kuanit, mamutong tayot. Oh. Mamutong tabay, adto na to sa. No, he is not yet moved to the Philippines, but soon. Not yet, Javier, but soon. He will move to the Philippines soon.
Pila siya?
Pila?
Oo.
Mga 50 ka buok pila. 50 sa tag pila yun.
Bungkawin o saang?
Saang na lang, saang na lang. Kung 50 ka buok times 15, 750. Uy, ato na lang tamo order nilay ka, uy.
Yeah. Wako lumak ang light ah.
Ato ni Nisi.
Bungkawin 12. Luto na.
Nakagagmay ang nabungkawil niya tag-dusi.
Tatlot ba na bungkawin uy?
Sa kaubyan, Nicole, tag-80 raman ang kilo, Nicole.
Atay. Ha? Pinsa?
Okay, Link, what are your questions?
Sige mag-panggum na.
I'm ready. Ready, set, go! Link, what are your questions, Link? Come on. Come on, turn the radio on. I can't go on, and I can't go on. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready. So, Link, what are your questions? Come on. Cue and answer. You got cold, sis. Yeah, I got cold, sis, those last days. And I got cold those last days. You know that I don't have appetite. I don't have taste on my mouth, but I force myself to eat. I just choosing, picking some food that I can be able to eat, and at the same time, I eat also grain mango with shrimp paste for me to
I forget sa restaurant tayo.
as appetizer. And fortunately, I force myself to eat even if I don't have um, taste on my mouth. And then I took a flu medicine, and then I was coughing, and my cough was so very hard. And then sometimes I vomit because I don't feel very good on my stomach. And I made for my cough, I made a ginger lemon drinks. Okay.
Ako rin ang Sharon.
But I am still coughing a little bit. But flu, no more flu. And even I have flu, I go to the shower every day and early in the morning.
Sir,
Okay.
kasi na-order ko na siya sa
Kuan na lang kabuk, 25. Saang na lang kay dagko.
ay saan na lang ko, badjing ko kabuok.
Oh.
Nicole,
Sharon, when Javier
Saan lang ko
moved there
na
and his
Chico
Pinay
Campo?
do Tampo, what advice you can give? Kuya. Okay, my advice is he must understand, and if his Filipina had tampu, he must not bothering her or continue talking.
15 times.
Okay, Javier must keep silence
25.
and keep calm, okay? Because Ling, if both partner, if the one is on fire, the one must be the water or the cold, okay? Don't join or don't join the fire of your partner, because if both of you are on fire, it will become fire, and if the fire will become big, the ending is separation. So if you have if his Filipina have tampu, better to let her time, give her time, and wait until her tampu is gone, because the tampu of Filipina is not will not stay longer time. That's what, okay? But me and my husband, I've never made tampu in my husband. If I am just if I don't smile, he just gonna always do like this in my side for me to be able to smile. So he just wanted me to smile. And my husband is so very calm person. He doesn't want stress, because you must understand to each other, okay? I must understand. You must understand to each other. And if the one is on fire, the one must be stay calm and cold. Okay. Are you priggy? No, I'm not priggy. No, I'm not priggy, sis. Okay. I'm not priggy. I had my period last early of May. I think last May, before election. And no, I'm not priggy. I am like that. If I am sick, especially if I have fever, I don't have appetite and I vomit. Same of Laura. Laura also have that. Laura also have that kind of sign of sickness. If Laura also had a fever, she doesn't like to eat and she vomit. Mm.
Headset, headset. Bye.
Hi, Sniper 416. Hello. How are you doing? And what's your questions? Okay. Why you put Javier example? Why it's not yourself, Javier? You must gonna say, what about Sharon if I meet a Filipina and then I move to the Philippines and then my Filipina had tampu? What advice you gonna do? Right?
Nakay number na Andrea?
I didn't say right. I mean wait. Just give her time. Just leave her alone. That's what I mean, Ling. Okay?
I'm planning.
Just what I mean. Give her time that her tampu is gone.
Sige, sige.
Ako sa naisud ang coding. Kasi sa rin 3 gati, Google ta ko ari
Ang sa pre.
3 sa kaniba kanina cupcake ko. Lamig kami sa cupcake suwa. Murag check mushroom. Oh. Ay magbiling ay dun sa pangalapan.
Oh.
Magda na lang taan ni kay magdabi at tagbabo. Ha? Sharon, how old is too old for tampo? These guys from West see this as deeply childish because it's in our culture to view as such. As how do we come to a solution from Pinay and Western men? Link, it's all up to you. You can answer that if you are with your Filipina. And tampu here in the Philippines is natural. It's natural because we have tampu for our family, we have tampu on our friends, we have tampu on our neighbor. So you must adjust. If ever you will come over here, you must adjust because we are in a different culture. We have a different insight of we have different insight in life. And I think it's because the Filipina have tampu only. It's because of the, like what Sicilian, hormonal imbalance. And especially if there are some Filipina that they have a firehead, especially if their period is coming over. I mean, is ongoing. So there are some Filipina who have a very hot head or something like that. So yeah, there are some Filipina, if their period is coming, they just gonna say, like for example, they have no their head is so very hot, or they just gonna, if there is someone asking them, they just gonna shout I'm fine or something like that. So there are some Filipina are doing like that. They are so very hot, or they are just I don't know how to call that. Their head is so very not good. Yeah, so if your Filipina is in that behavior, you just gonna keep distance and leave them alone. Yes, you must understand. You must understand your partner. Because if ever you are in tampo, I know you are also upset because, Link, here in the Philippines, I'm gonna tell this to you honestly. I'm gonna open, okay? You know that there are some Filipino get tampo if their wife doesn't want to have sex with them. Okay? Okay, there is a tampo. Filipino man can have tampo also. Especially if their wife doesn't want to have intimacy with them, with their partner, with their husband get tampo. So it's not only for Filipino, it's only for men. Filipino men can have tampo also, but you are different. We have different humors. Okay. So it's just understanding. Kumusayo sa tagig to, mo to sa tag alas 9 magbuhat sa tas pambot mo. Mga unsa lang po ka. What state link 111? Yeah. Mga unsa tayo motog waki. Ha?
Bendo ano day?
Asnik man tamuno ah.
Dito ng rocks.
Asa aan tamuno ah. Ato to sa shahian yun no?
Ilang kuwan.
Wala sila?
Ano sa doon?
Oh, lagot siya pa mampod. My reason for asking is there are two from different parts of the world and both sides needs understanding or it will feel over time. Link, even if you are married with a woman from your country, and if you don't have understanding to each other, your relationship will not work. Because if you don't have understanding to each other, it means that you are both each of you wants to be the boss at home, or each of you want to be the boss or want to be the master. But if you talk it and there is understanding for both of you, I think the relationship will not have any problem, because understanding is very important. If you have misunderstood, if you don't understand to each other, or if there is misunderstanding, it can cause problem to the relationship. If Link, if you cannot write all your questions, you can ask your question sending email to me. I'm gonna answer it. It's just like an exam. Okay, just send me an email link. I will answer it one by one. No, in my country, the tampo situation was serious breakup problem when you are raised in a country that teaches a behavior that is viewed as a negative. It's hard to get over this. Yeah, that's why here in the Philippines is different. Different in your country. Okay. Sislin say silent treatment could be cultural. Most of the time, we use not to have a big fight than might lead to physical abuse, hurt feelings, terrible, etc. How del it effective? Yeah, that's why I told her, Sislin, that understanding is very important because if you are always misunderstanding, it can cause problem to the relationship. Because Like Filipino women are very understanding. But if the understand is there is a limit for understand. But if it's over, we cannot understand anymore. It's over. We are done of this. I give you I understand every time. I understand every time. But it's still the same. So raise hand, surrender. It's over. But Filipino women are very understandable person. Yeah, I just want to tell to you that I cannot stay longer on the live because I need to reach the boat going to my hometown. The boat will gonna leave at around 10:30. But I will try to do a live when I will be in my hometown. I will try. So,